Hey guys, Linda here. Welcome back to Adore. Hope everyone's having a great day today. Hope you had a fantastic 4th. I didn't do anything on the 4th. We just barbecued and I ate a lot and sat around and I read some books. Coming to you today with my June wrap up. I would have did it sooner, but I got busy and I didn't get to do it. But coming to you today, happy Sunday. And going to go over some of these. Some of these I already went over. I'm not going to go over them again, but I don't think I went over this one. To let you know my thoughts on it. I enjoyed it. This is by Julie and Lindsey. This is a Harlequin Intrigue, Deadly Cover-Up. I enjoyed it. I gave it 3.5. It was okay. It was mostly on them trying to solve what happened to her grandmother, because that's why Violet Ames, the female character name is Violet Ames, and the hero is Wyatt Stone. Violet, she's a single mother. She's coming back to this small town to find out what happened to her grandmother, because her grandmother fell off a ladder in the barn, and she was like, "Why? Why is my grandmother? She's 80-something years old, and why is she in the barn trying to climb a ladder? No, she don't need to be climbing a ladder." So she kind of figures something is going on. So when she get to town, she go to see her grandmother, and that's what she's saying to herself as she driving to her grandmother's house. Why was her grandmother in the barn? And when she get there, a truck pull up behind her, and that's when she meet Wyatt, because Wyatt explained to her that her grandmother had hired him to do some investigation, or to come there for a reason. I guess she said she was going to tell him when he got there, but he on his own private investigative services, him and a bunch of other guys, because I think it's some more books Julianne gonna write some more books in this. I don't know if it's just a series right now, because like I said, it's a Harlequin. I think the other guys in here are going to get a story too by Julianne, but I don't know if I'm going to continue with this series. Like I said, I gave this a 3.5. I kind of sort of got into the two main character, but not good enough for me to want to continue with this series. But I enjoyed it. I wanted to find out what was going on with her grandmother, and why was her grandmother hiring a private detective to do some investigation on some stuff. So it got interesting there. There's no sexual content in here. They barely even kiss, and then when they do kiss, one of the guys from his he called one of the guys in his agency to come and help him out, and every time they get ready to kiss, this guy always interrupt. Yeah, it was a lot of that going on, but I give it a 3.5. If you don't want any sexual content or any like really romance, you just want to book on a mystery, then I would recommend this, because this is mostly on them trying to solve what happened to her grandmother. Her grandmother didn't die. She's in the hospital. She was like in a kind of coma or something like that. So her grandmother couldn't help her because she was in a coma, and they just have to figure out what is going on. So this is Harlequin Intrigue, Deadly Cover by Julie and Lindsey. I give this a 3.5. Next I did a little haul. I showed you this book, and I added this to my TBR because this wasn't on there at first. So I bought this. I heard people talking about this on YouTube and Instagram. So I was like, let me check it out. This is by Peyton Corinne. This is Unsteady. I really enjoyed it. This is a hockey romance, and the female, she's a figure skater. And I really, really enjoyed this. I gave this a 4.5, and this was on Reese, Rhys. I think that's Reese. I was like Rhys, but that's I think how they pronounce it is Reese. I'm like, this. What is her name? Sandy Brown, and they meet because he had an accident, or he got into an accident while he was playing hockey, and he passed out, and I think he had like a little concussion. And ever since then, he been getting paranoid when he go back to skate. So before he go back, he been trying to practice on at the center where he goes to practice at, and he been having panic attacks. And that's where he meets Sadie Brown, because she's also coming to the rink to practice. And this is a YA romance because both of them are in college. So she come there to practice, and that's when she see him having a panic attack. He's like on the floor and having an attack, and she help him out. So that's how they first meet each other. And as it continue on, she kind of like help him a little bit, and he's helping her also. He's going to help her because she has some problems also with her family. She got family issues because her dad has been drinking a lot, and she got her two brothers to try to take care of while she trying to go to school, trying to get on the Olympic team, I think, to skate, and she's been practicing a lot. So between her practicing, trying to take care of her two brothers, trying to take care of her dad, she's just going through a lot, and that's why she really don't want to get involved in a relationship. But Reese is really into her because she helped him out, and she kind of helped him with his panic attack, so he kind of getting attached to her. So it's all about them trying to figure out what is, she trying to kind of help him a little bit, and him trying to get over his panic attack, and her trying to deal with her dad's drinking and taking care of her brothers. But it's got emotional in it a little bit. I don't know, I might have shed a couple of tears there a little bit, but I really, really enjoyed this. This is Unsteady by Peyton Corinne. This is book 1. I don't know what series it is, but this is going to be book 1, and I'll go on Amazon and see can I find the next book in the series, and if they have it up there, I'll put a little picture of it in here, because I will be reading. I will be continuing on with this series because I really, really did enjoy this. This is like a hockey player and a figure skate, and it's set in this YA because both of them are in college. So if you don't mind that, if you like figure skating and a hockey player, I really, really would highly recommend this. Unsteady by Peyton Corinne, and this is book 1 in a series. I think it's going to be a series by her. This is book 1. Next, I read the next books I have. I think all of those were on Kindle. Let's see here. I had Possession. Let me see, can I bring that up? Here, I'll show it to you if I can get it to come up. Possession. This is by Briar Asher. This is another romantic suspense. This is book 1 in the Agent series. I really, really enjoyed this one. I gave this 4 stars. I don't know I forgot the female and the male character, but the female character, when it starts, she is getting ready to get married. Her dad is with some criminals or mobsters, or if you want to call them that. He's with a cartel, and he did something that I guess some money got stolen or a drug got stolen, and the only way he could get out, and the only way he said he could get out of it was giving his daughter over to the main guy who run the cartel, his son. So that's when it start open. That's how you meet the female character. She's upset with her dad, with her mom, because why are you making me marry this guy? And so they end up going to the wedding. A guy comes to the room, and that's when you meet the hero, and he escorts her to the car, and they driving to the wedding, and they get to the wedding, and let's just say all hell break loose at the wedding because somebody starts shooting up the church or wherever they at. I forgot, was it a church? I forgot where they would get married at, but it get all shot up, and somehow ends up that the man she's supposed to marry get killed, and then somebody kidnap her, put a bag over her and kidnap her. I don't want to get all into that. I'm not going to take, because I don't want to tell you how her and the hero end up together. I would like for you to read it yourself, but I really, really did enjoy this. I gave it a 4 stars, and this Possession by Brynne Asher. I think I mentioned Brynne Asher on my channel before. I like her writing. If you want a good heavy romance and actions together, and it's both of them equal parts romance and equal part action, I would recommend this Possession by Brynne Asher, book 1 in the Agent series. So I finished that one. I gave it a 4. I think I just gave that 4 stars. Next I had, if I can get it to come up here, now here's where I got off my TBR. This wasn't on there, but this book came out in June. So I read Forever Her Scott by Scarlett Scott. This is book number 6, I think, in the Duke's Most Wanted series. Yeah, book number 6. Really, really enjoyed this. This is going to be on, I don't know the 2 main characters, but the guy is a Scott. I don't know the 2 main characters' name, but I know they at a house party. Mostly Scarlett Scott, her books usually be at a house party when the 2 main characters meet. And he's Scottish, and he's looking for a wife because he has inherited a dukedom. And he looking for a rich wife because the home where the Duke and all they were staying at, wherever it's at, is in desperate need of repair. So he's looking. So they're looking for a rich wife, and she know he's looking for a rich wife. She don't want to get involved with him to start with, but something happened. They end up kissing, and then she start okay. Because she's an American, and her mother is on her about finding a husband. So when her and this guy end up kissing, and she kind of like had a feeling for him, she's like, well, maybe I should just, because the guy, he asked her to marry him, and she was like I said, she know he's what they call it, a fortune hunter, and she was like, no. But they talk about it, and they have good dialogue together, and let's just say they talk about anything that's going on. They talk about it, so that's why it wasn't no love lost between them when she told him he was a fortune hunter, and he just laughed it off because he know, and he explained to her why he needed to do that, but she told him no, and I forgot, they end up kissing somewhere. And then she talked to her sister because she found out that her mother or her dad is trying to say if she don't find her a husband, her dad is going to find her one. So that's when she go back and agreed to marry the guy in this. So it goes from there. And and these are not long books. These are like 200 and some pages. So it's not long. So I really, really enjoyed it. I highly, highly recommend Scarlet Scott if you like historical romances, if you like steamy romances, because this book was steamy. And if you like some good writing, because she's an excellent writer, Forever Her Scott by Scarlet Scott. This is book number 6 in the Duke Most Wanted series. Really, really enjoyed it. I gave this a 4.5. And then I had another book that I read, if I can find it. And here's the other book that I read, Keep Her Safe by QB Tyler. This is a bodyguard romance. I'm going to read some more, see can I find some more bodyguard romance, because I enjoyed this one too. I gave this a high 3.5. This is going to be on the female character. She's a movie star. Well, I don't want to say she's a movie star. She's a television star because she's on a hit TV series, and her parents hire a bodyguard for her, and he's been with her since she was I think she was in her teen when he started bodyguarding for her, and that's when it started off. You get to meet her when she's young, and she gets introduced to this guy. Like, I don't remember his name. She gets introduced to him and find out that he's going to be her bodyguard. Then it skip ahead some where she's older. I think she's like 22 or 23, and he's still bodyguarding for her. And she finds out, and she's done had a boyfriend where she's with someone, and she find out that he's cheated on her. So they end up breaking up, and that's when, because she always had feeling for. I think she tried to come on to the bodyguard back when she was younger and stuff like that, but he never did do anything about it. But he started having feeling for her too, but nothing was ever done about it because he was like, he can't mix business with pleasure. He got to keep his mind on being a bodyguard. But once she break up with her boyfriend, and stuff happened, him and her end up going together. So it's going to be about them two going together, and she's going to have a stalker and finding out who this stalker is. I enjoyed it. It didn't have those special moments for me, but I did enjoy it. I gave it a high 3.5, and that's QB Tyler, Keep Her Safe. So if you want to read a bodyguard with where the male character is the bodyguard and the female character is like she's in the movie business or TV. She's like I said, she's on a TV series. She's looking to break into being a movie star, but she's mostly on a TV series right now. So if you want that kind of romance where you got the bodyguard, I would recommend this one. I gave it a high 3.5. Keep Her Safe, and there is a lot of steaminess going on in here too. So be aware if you don't like reading a lot of romance scene in your book that are steamy. QB Tyler, Keep Her Safe. And then I've already showed you these books right here. I'm not going to go back over them, but I finished Amanda Bouchette's Starbreaker. I already did an update on this one. I also finished Minerva Spencer Notorious. I did an update on this one. I think I gave this 4 stars. I gave this 3.5 stars. And then I also finished Kennedy Ryan's This Could Be Us. Really enjoyed this one. I gave this a 4.5. So overall, I finished 8 books. Proud of myself. I didn't get to the 12 like I wanted to, but I finished 8 in June, so that was good. Plus, I got off my TBR by reading Scarlet Scar, and Peyton Korean book, because those weren't on my list. I'm going to show you what I will be reading next. I'm going to add some more. Since I finished all those off my list, I'm going to add some to my list that I want to read. Well, I got my cup here, and I'll go through that. Let's pull some books from my cup. See what we're going to get here. It's All Greek to Me by Katie MacAlister. Where did that book go? Let me find that. Here you go. This is going to be a reread. I really enjoyed this a long time ago, and I think I was looking at something on what was the TV, the romance channel, Hallmark channel. I was looking at the Hallmark channel, and it had something on about they were in Greece, and that made me think of this book, and I went and found it because I was like, let me go find that book. I've been thinking about it, and so I went and found this, and it's all about Greek to Me. Yeah, the Hallmark channel. It made me remember this, so I was like, let me check it out. And I like Katie MacAlister. I haven't read her in a while, so this is going to be a reread for me. It's All Greek to Me. I like those international romances, so I'm going to read that, put that on the TBR for July. Let's pull another one. See what we got here. Halfling. That's on my Kindle. This is book number 1 by S.E. Wendel, Monstrous World. I will put a picture of this up. Halfling. Let's see what else we got here. Let's see. King of Sloth, King of Sin, book series by Anna Wong. Here it is right here. I'm going to check this one out. See what else we got. Follow Me Darkly by Helen Hurt, book number 1 in the Follow Me series. Got it down here somewhere. So this is what I'm going to be reading in July. That. See what else. The Dixon Rule by Elle Kennedy, book number 2 in the Campus Diary series. Here you go. And that's 3. Get another one out here. Fangirl Down by Tessa Bailey. That's book number 1 in the Big Shot series. Got that over here. Since I read 8 books, I'm just going with 8 books. So hopefully I can get through those. So I need 3 more. Tap Exposed. This is I don't know why I put all 3 of these in here, but this is book number 2 in the Agent series. So I'll read Tap. And these are the other 2 books in here because I'm going to try to read this whole series. So I'll just go with Taps for now, by Brynne Asher, book number 2. And I'll put a picture on here. And this is the last one. I think so. No, I got one more. Iced Out by Veronica Eden. This is also on my Kindle, and I'll put a picture of Iced Out on here. This is Heston Hotshot, book number 1. And I'm going to get one more. Crack Kingdom. This is book number 5 in the Royal series by Erin. I never finished that series. I finished at book 4. I forgot all about book 5, so now I'm going to finish it up. And this is Crack Kingdom by Erin. So those are the books I'm going to try to get through in July. eight books, so hopefully I can get through those and get finished, and then I'll just add some more to my little I got three. Nope, I got two more in here, so I'll just next in August I'll just add some more books to my TBR cup here. So hopefully, keep my fingers crossed, I can get through all 8 of these books in July. Wish me luck, and hope you're reading some good books out there. Until next time, keep reading those romances, and I'll see you later. Bye.